Hi guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to another video. So today I'm wanting to create another little art print, I guess, for myself. So a couple of days ago I created this little orange one that I showed you guys, and I'm wanting to create one with the orange and lemon characters together. So I just started out by measuring the paper so I could center them just right. And I'm using marker paper, by the way. I always forget that I have this marker paper, and I had been using the Bristol paper that I had, and I just don't love it. It's not my favorite, so I decided to try out the marker paper, and I felt like it was pretty similar to my sketchbook paper, so I was pretty excited about that. So once I finished sketching them, I then erased it lightly, and then I'm going to go in with my Ohuhu markers. I did this in my sketchbook like previously, just so I could go ahead and get an idea of what I wanted it to look like, and that way I already had everything planned out. And I really liked how the lemon character turns out in the end. I think he is super cute. Yeah, I really like. I ended up adding the little leaves like I have on the orange character, but on like his side. That would technically be his side, but I use it as his like top, if that makes sense. But yeah, I used a couple different yellows to get the effect that I was wanting, and yeah, I think he turns out super cute. I really like how he looks. For these characters, I decided to do their mouth open. I usually draw them just like a straight smile, but I think they turned out really cute with an open mouth, and I think it looks really nice. And then I added, which I don't usually add on these characters, is some little blush near their eyes, and I think it just like makes them a whole lot cuter. I know guys can't really see it a whole lot from the camera view, but whenever you see it up close, it just adds a little something, and I really like how it looks. I then went in with a gel pen, and I also did it with my fine liners and added just some little detail on the bottom, and I think it looks, I know I've said this a lot already, but I think it looked really cute. So going on to the orange, I actually found my colors and markers that I wanted that were pretty close to what I normally color him with, if that makes sense. Like I originally had been doing him with watercolors or gouache, and I finally found some markers that I feel like match him pretty well. So I just did like this base light orangey pink color, and then I just layer a couple markers on top of it. His bow tie was definitely the hardest part to match the colors, because most of the colors that probably would have been pretty close were all dried out, so I couldn't use them. So yeah, I ended up having to layer a couple of colors, which turned out pretty well. I think it's still not quite exact, but I think it turned out pretty good in the end. So yeah. For the legs and the little details, I used my sepia micron, and I really like that just brown color. It just really added more warmth to it instead of just having a straight black, so I think that looks really nice. For the mouth, I went in with my Prismacolor fine liner in black, and then used a Sharpie fine liner in pink for the tongue, and yeah, it was really, because it was so small, it was just easier to do it with a fine liner. So yeah, and then for the leaves, I also layered markers. I don't know why, but I haven't layered markers quite like this before, and I don't know why, because I really like how things turned out whenever I layered them. So yeah, I need to remember to do that in the future. But yeah, for the leaves, I ended up layering 2 different greens, one more, I guess maybe more brown, and then one definitely a brighter green. And then I used my gel pen to add some little highlights on the characters, and again the little cheeks near the eyes, just to make them look really cute. So yeah, I think we're about done. Oh yes, I added in like little words on the bottom. I did this with the other one, like you guys saw, and I'm gonna do a comparison, or not a comparison, but I show you both of them to you in just a second. But I had little best friends down there, and then I erased the like measuring lines that I had so I could get them pretty centered up. So yeah, there's the final result. I really like it. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I love the way they look on my wall, and they just look super cute. So now I have like a pair, and then I ended up later doing one for the lemon. I think it turned out really cute. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you in my next video.